Welcome back to BT Vancouver. You're watching us on a Wednesday morning, live shot there at downtown Vancouver. It is, of course, Orange Shirt Day, an annual event that recognizes the harm inflicted on Indigenous children all across the nation. And for more on this, we're joined by the founder of the Orange Shirt Society and Executive Director, Phyllis Webstad. Phyllis, welcome to BT.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You have a busy day, so we appreciate your time. Let's go back to the early 70s when you had just turned 6, going to school with your orange shirt, and tell our viewers about the story that started this whole movement.
I lived with my grandmother on the Dog Creek Reserve until I was 10. When I just turned 6 in July of 1973, she brought me to town, and I chose a shiny orange shirt for my first day of school. And when I got there, of course, my shirt was taken away, and I don't have a memory of ever wearing it again.
And that's what started this whole movement. We got a few photos to show of your youth, and this is just when you had turned 6, just a young girl. And you were a young mom as well, Phyllis. And talk to us about the challenges of being a young mom.
My grandmother was around, and so I'm thankful that I was able to stay with her and not sent to a non-Indigenous family. It's been a struggle to raise my son, but with the help of my aunt, I was able to do that and have him know me as his mother.
Amazing. And how do you think, let's just talk about the issues facing Indigenous people across Canada. How much work still needs to be done with respect to reconciliation in this country?
Mm-hmm. Truth comes before reconciliation, I've heard a lot of people say, and what's happening today with the conversation that started is a lot of truth telling and sharing what happened to us in those schools.
And Phyllis, what kind of work do you do with the society to spread this message and keep a positive light on Canada's Indigenous community?
I'm here full-time at the Orange Shirt Society office in Williams Lake, and I do anything and everything and talk to whoever I can and just be here ready to talk about residential schools and my story and do presentations across Canada to schools, corporations, anybody that would like a presentation.
And how does it make you feel to see this movement grow so much year after year?
It's from the very beginning, the whole movement, it's been divinely guided. So something else is at play here, and I'm doing my best to keep up with what's happening. And I'm humbled and honored that my story can be a vehicle for change.
And Phyllis, what is your message to the young Indigenous people in Canada that may be struggling with their identity in this country?
I read recently that someone suggested to know your family tree, who your family is, and if you've been disconnected, to find the roots and how we're all connected. And to keep, my message to youth is you belong here just as much as anybody else, to walk on this earth and breathe this air. So always remember that.
And how can people like us make small changes along the way to help repair Indigenous relations in Canada?
Listen with an open mind and an open heart to the truths that are being told without judgment, and that's very important to do that without any judgment of any kind, and just learning the history, learning the territory you're in, what residential school was close to you, what the history of that school, if there's any survivors and their families, and just find out as much as you can about the residential schools in your area.
Okay, first step to get educated. It's the busiest day of the year for you, and we thank you so much for your time. We'll let you go, Phyllis. Thanks so much.
Yes, Kukshem, thank you.